Fire up the grill because hunting ain't catch and release. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? I'm going to do a quick little video on a recipe that I thought of doing a while back, and now it's time to do it. Most of you know that I like to do a lot of rabbit hunting, and I'm going to take this rabbit right here, take it out, and then I'm going to put it in a Ziploc gallon bag, and I'm going to use Italian dressing, and I'm going to use this to marinate that rabbit. So what I'm going to do now is cut this open, take the rabbit out, put it in that bag, and put some Italian seasoning dressing into that bag, seal it up, take most of the air out, and within, I don't know, 2 hours I'll start my grill, and then I'll be grilling this rabbit. I've never done this before, so I don't know how tough it's gonna be. I believe I'm gonna cook it like chicken, and just by eyeball, maybe I'll take a temperature. I'll probably want it up to 160 degrees, just like you would chicken. So I'm gonna give this a shot. I got a good hunch. My grandpa always said never back down from a good hunch. So I got a good hunch that this is gonna taste pretty good. So with that being said, I'm gonna get that stuff prepared. Cut this open, get this all done. I'm gonna do this in the sink because there's still some liquid in there from when I put it in there. What I did a few weeks ago is I cold smoked this rabbit on the grill, and oh, it smells so good. Gallon bag, I'm taking this, all the rabbit that's in here, I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag. Alright, I got the rabbit in the bird feeder. No, I don't. I got the rabbit in the bag. So now I'll take the Italian dressing. You can grab any kind of Italian dressing you want. This is Wishbone. So make sure you shake it all up, get the oil and vinegar mixed up pretty decent, and then put however much dressing you want in there. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, here we are. Zip this shut. Make sure you try to get most of the air out. Just kind of roll the bag up. Make sure you don't get anything leaking out. Okay. Take it. Okay, it's sealed. All right. Just kind of work it around, massage it a little bit. Depending on how you processed your rabbit, the bones could be very sharp and you could poke a hole in this bag. So if you just be careful, all right? You may cut yourself with the sharp edges of the bone, poke a bag, contents will leak out, and you'll have a mess to clean up. So make sure you're careful with doing this process right here. I just thought of that right now, so be careful. So now I'm gonna put this in the fridge for about 2 hours. It's 10 after 2 right now, and I'll get the grill started around 4:30. I'm gonna put some hamburgers on also. Most certainly my wife is not going to try this. My daughter would, but she's not here right now, so I'm making hamburgers for her and me, and I'm making myself this rabbit. So stick around. I'll get the grill started and do the grilling process. All right. All right, I can't wait any longer. The weather's kind of bad. We got rain coming, so I figured I'd do this a little sooner and before the church bells start ringing. at 4 o'clock. It's like 3:45 right now, so the coals are good. Sorry about the vent running. It's gonna shut off soon. All right. Got the coals. They're all nice and red, orange. All right, it's shut off. So what I'm gonna do is place these quarters in a spot where I know it's not going to dry out. Really smells good too. I don't want to burn these. I don't want to undercook them. So I'm going to keep these smaller pieces away from the coals, kind of like indirect heat. So I'm going to shut this down. Actually, I'm going to add the burgers for my wife and myself. I'll just put these to the side, let them kind of preheat a little bit. I'll be right back. The good thing is with the Italian dressing with the vinegar in there, it's going to help break down the meat to tenderize it a little bit. Once like wild game or like rabbit and squirrel mostly, you can boil it to soften up the meat or slow cook it for a long period of time. But hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers, hopefully with this Italian dressing, the vinegar is going to break down the meat a little bit, soften it up, and to where it's going to be nice and tender. So yeah, I'm going to hopefully get this done in a timely fashion before any kind of rain starts in. So stick around and let's see what the final product is. All right, I should have put this in beforehand, a thermometer. We'll see if it's still feasible. Right now, I don't know if you can see that, it's 68 degrees, 70 now. So as I'm cooking this, I went in the house and I got another thermometer, because right now it's up to 117 already. Not that I don't trust that, I don't want a false positive, so I'm going to test another piece like the hind quarter with this little thermometer here. So it's up to 118, 120 now, so I'm thinking it's going to be good. Ooh, oh, I saved it. Whew. That'll be my little test piece. I'm not going to take a temperature on that, but it's starting to look nice and golden brown. That's how I like how I cook chicken. A lot of times I won't take the temp of the chicken. I'll move this over here because it's not, you can see right where the coals are warmer. And I always want to put the thicker side of the meat towards the heat of the fire. I'll bring this over here. Bring this one over here also. And I'll bring the hamburgers over here for now. Get them a little bit closer as the rabbit begins to finish up. Set that aside. Right. Close that up and wait for the magic number. Well, it's almost there. It's 1:45. And it's going up as I'm talking, obviously, so I feel it's not going to be long. I'm going to keep that thermometer in. As the hamburgers cook, once it hits 160, I'm going to shift it over to the cold side and let the hamburgers cook. And let that rabbit take on a little bit more warmth to help cook it some more. And like I said, I'm going to use that other thermometer also. Alright, the thermometer says it's at 160. And now I'm going to move that piece over to the cold side. I'm going to flip this one. Actually, I'm going to check that. I'm going to take this one here. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. I'm going to grab that closer. Well, right now it is at probably almost at 160. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. Take my word for it. It is at 160. So I'm going to put this over here along with this one. Set these here. I'm going to char that one up just a little bit more, give it a little bit better color. Then I'm going to move these hamburgers over and create some smoke. Alright, everything is finished. The rabbit with the thermometer in held the temperature in there at 162. Now it was at 158 as I took it out. Obviously it's going to cool down, but not that fast. But I want to get this done before the church bells start ringing. Here's my little test piece that I had, marinated in Italian seasoning or Italian dressing. And here we go. Previously, I cold smoked this. I can taste that. It's a little gamey, but the Italian dressing helps out. Still a little on the soft side, but it could have dried out a little bit. It's not bad. I'm going to take a little bit thicker piece. It's good. Wow. With this, I know you're not supposed to overcook wild game. Deer, I don't. Deer, I like medium. This, I prefer well done. 165, kind of like chicken. Pretty good. So next year, if you want to try this out, or if you have rabbit in the freezer, try out this method. Marinated in Italian dressing for about an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2. Put it on the grill, go to 165 like chicken. You're gonna enjoy it. So that being said, as I'm chewing, I'm gonna go in the house, enjoy my meal, and enjoy the little things.